myself Sagar Choksi. So in previous session we have started a new concept that are related to chassis and body alignment test, and that we have already completed in last session. So in today's session we are going to discuss about a new concept that related to edge point referencing terminology. Right. So in today's session we are going to discuss about three topics. First one that are related to edge point referencing terminology. Second one that are related to different angle, and third one that is important of edge point referencing. So let's start the lecture number 26 that related to edge point referencing terminology. So first and important one that is what is edge point referencing. So here I have attached one image that related to edge point referencing, right? So in image you can find out sitting reference point SGRP. So that is our edge point. In last session we have already done edge point referencing. So SGRP sitting reference point, that is our edge point. And based on that referencing we will discuss about different angle like ankle pivot angle, right? Like knee point pivot angle, and pedal plane, barefoot flash line, ball of foot, and next one that is accelerator heel point. So based on that reference point, we will discuss about different angle. So let's talk on that. Move forward to next slide. So next one that is different terminology that we will discuss in this particular edge point referencing. So there are mainly 7 or 8 terminology that are related to edge point referencing. So the first and important one that is AHP to SGRP location. Second one that is posture angle, in which you can take different types of angle. Third one that is steering wheel. Fourth one that is entrance height. Fifth one that is bed height. Next, in next table, I have attached 5 different terminology. First one that is effective head room, one that is leg room, next one that is shoulder room, hip room, and last one that is knee clearance. In edge point referencing, we will discuss 10 different terminology. So move forward to next slide. So the first and important terminology that is AHP to SGRP location. SGRP that related to your edge point referencing. So now what is AHP? Accelerator heel point. So in left side you can find out, left side corner you can find out AHP, accelerator heel point, to SGRP, edge point location. So what is AHP to SGRP location? So the horizontal and the vertical distance between the AHP and the SGRP are defined as L53 and H30 respectively. In image you can find out. Second one that is pedal plane angle. So this one is one kind of posture angle in which you can find out 5 or 6 different angles, and in which first and important one that is pedal plane angle. It is one kind of posture angle. It is the angle between the accelerator pedal plane and the horizontal. So in image you can find out, in left side you can find out pedal plane, right? So it is the angle between the accelerator. In image you can find out the accelerator, pedal plane, and the horizontal point. So this is what the AHP to SGRP location, and second one that is the posture angle, in which we have done first and important one that is pedal plane angle. So move forward to next slide. Second angle that is torso angle. So in right side you can find out A40, right? So A40 is one kind of posture angle, and based on driver seat ergonomics you can find out edge point, and after that you can find out AHP to SGRP location, and second one that is the posture angle. Second angle that is torso angle. So in image you can find out A40. So it is the angle between the torso line, also called as the back line. In image you can find out the tilted line or back line, and the vertical. So now we can talk about, it is also called the sit back angle or back angle. So this is what the torso angle. Torso angle is one kind of posture angle, and it is also known as sit back angle or back angle. So move forward to second one. So second one that is hip angle. So hip angle, in image you can find out A42, right? Find out this type of angle A42. So it is the angle between the thigh line and the torso line. Torso line that is A40, and thigh line, in image you can find out the thigh line, right? So it is the angle between the thigh line and the torso line. So this is what the torso angle and hip angle. So it is also one kind of posture angle. So move forward to next slide. Next one that is knee angle and ankle angle, right? So first of all we can discuss about the knee angle. So knee angle that is A44. As you can find out at the center part, you can find out the A44 knee angle, or you can find out knee pivot point. So what is knee angle, right? So it is the angle between the thigh line, as you can find in image. It is the angle between thigh line and the lower leg line. So it is measured on the right leg. So this is what the knee angle. So now we can discuss about ankle angle. So A46 in image you can find out A46, right? In left side corner you can find out ankle angle A46. So it is the angle between the lower leg line and the barefoot flesh line measured on the right leg. So this is what the posture angle, in which you can find out knee angle, ankle angle, torso angle, right? So this is what the posture angle. So move forward to next slide. So next one, that is steering wheel. So now we can talk about steering wheel. So based on referencing, or based on H point, or you can take sitting reference point, we will discuss about steering wheel. What is steering wheel? So the center of the steering is specified by locating its center by dimension L11 and H70 in the side view. So in image you can find out L11 and H70, right? So this is what is steering wheel concept. So second one, that is the lateral distance between the center of the steering wheel and the vehicle center line is also defined as W7, and the diameter of the steering wheel is defined as a W9. So this is what the steering wheel concept. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is entrance height H11. So in image you can find out HRP. HRP means H point referencing. So now we can talk about entrance height. In image you can find out the entrance height H11. So now what is H11? So it is the vertical distance from the driver's SGRP or H point referencing to the upper trim body opening. So the trim body opening is defined as the vehicle body opening with all plastic trim component installed. And third one, that is this dimension is used to evaluate head clearance as the driver enters the vehicle and slides over the seat during entry. So this is what the concept of H11, or you can take entrance height. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is belt height. So in image you can find out H25, right? So this is what a belt height. But what is the reference? The reference is HSGRP. So it is the vertical distance between the driver's SGRP or driver's H point referencing. In the bottom of the slide window, daylight opening and the SGRP explained. So this is what the belt height concept. So now we can talk about the importance. So the belt height is important to determine the driver's visibility to the side, and it is especially important in tall vehicles such as heavy truck and bus to evaluate if the driver can see vehicle in the adjustment lane, especially on the right hand side. So this is what the concept of a belt height. In image you can find out H25, and that is our belt height. It is very important because it determines the driver's visibility for the side view, right? So this is what the concept of belt height. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is effective headroom. So in image you can find out H61, and that is effective headroom. So now we can talk about effective headroom. So it is the distance along a line 8-degree rear of the vertical from the SGRP to the head lining plus 102 mm. So this is what the effective headroom. You can find out H61. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is legroom. Now we can talk about the legroom. So what is legroom? So L33, as you can see in a particular table. So now we can talk about the definition. So it is the maximum distance along a line from the ankle pivot center to the H point in the travel path, the undepressed accelerator pedal. So this is what a concept of leg room. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is a shoulder room. So in image you can find out the shoulder room concept. So it is the maximum cross car distance between the trim door within the measurement zone. Second one, that is the measurement zone line between the belt line and 254 mm above SGRP. So this is what the concept of a shoulder room. It is the maximum cross car distance between the trim door within the measurement zone. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is hip room. So hip room is denoted by W5, which is also known as a minimum cross car width at SGRP zone. It is the minimum cross car distance between the trim door within the measurement zone. And so the measurement zone extends 25 mm below and 76 mm above SGRP or H point referencing and 76 mm 4. So this is what the concept of heat room. So move forward to next slide. Next one, that is knee clearance. Knee clearance is one of the main parameter. So it is the minimum distance between the right leg K point and the nearest interference minus 51 mm measured in the side view. The same plane Y plane is the K point with the heel of shoe at FRP. So this is what the concept of knee clearance. Knee clearance is one of the main parameter. So thank you so much. In this particular session we have completed H point referencing terminology. So thank you so much.